I like the buzzing noise they make. That's kind of cool. All right, do we get them all? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fireworks, y'all. Let's see. So we have the Catherine wheel, small, which is that. Chat now shares your stream's attention with YouTube firework fail video. No, I know. So that's the small Catherine wheel. Or it's not called small, it's just called Catherine wheel firework. This is the Catherine wheel large firework. Pretty straightforward. Probably should be a little bit higher in the air, but what you gonna do? We have the Chrysanthemum. Oh, there's no way we're gonna see them then. That's the Chrysanthemum. And you got the Chrysanthemum large. It goes a lot higher and a lot bigger. I mean, it seems like it makes sense, right? Still not able to see that thing all the way, though. Look. Oh, my. It's nailed to the air. Well, that's how I roll in my stream. Then we have the Comet, which is just one little... No trail. I mean, it has a trail, but it doesn't, like, fall back down or explode or anything. Probably going to have a Comet Multi, which is lots of comets going like that. That's cool. Then we're going to have a crossette that goes up, explodes out, then kind of like fires back in towards itself. That's cool. It's like a crackly one. I like that. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those in real life. Then you've got a large crossette that goes up, fires out, then crackles back in again. That's nice. Then you have, I mean, that's good for your hair. This is a disc firework, which fires up and then creates a circle. And the circle's going to vary, I think, based on its sort of like orientation. Yeah, the circle changes every time. So if you wanted to have the circle like surround something every time, I'm not sure you could do that. Just because of the variation of the fireworks. There's probably going to be a circle large, a disc large, sorry. That's the disc large. Fantastic. Then you've got the disc small. Okay. Versus the disc. Oh, so there's three sizes of disc. There's a small, medium, and large. Okay. Good to know. That's the disc firework, the disc large firework, and then the disc small firework. It's the first time I've seen that. Good to know, though. We've also got, this is a flare, which just fires up and then kind of doesn't pop, but it just kind of falls back down like a flare would, right, to light up an area. Then you've got right here, this is the flying fish. What the heck is a flying fish? Ah, it's all squirrely. It like goes all over. When it pops, it goes like it goes in a little kind of squirrelier than Discount Day at the Acorn Festival situation going on up there. See? Good to know. Like a Medusa's hair sort of thing, it looks like to me. This is a four-way, so this is going to be the cross-looking thing. Nice. The four-way firework. Let's see if we get a four-way large. That's the four-way. And again, you don't control the orientation that it pops in, so it may be facing away from you or something like that. This is the four-way large. Much bigger cross, and it goes higher as well. Excellent. Here is a horsetail. What is a horsetail? Oh! So this one looks like a flare, or it looks like the comet or flare. The comet just goes up, the flare goes up and then falls back down. This goes up like a comet or flare and then explodes back down towards the ground again. That's the horsetail. Let's see if we've got a horsetail large here. Thwap. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Like a school of fish scatting when the barracuda arrives. Nice. The four-way would make for good artillery. You used to call them screamers, you're younger. Nice, Sassy Scorpio. Excellent. Okay. That was the horsetail large. The next one down is the multi-burst. Let's see what the multi-burst does. That's kind of, yeah, that's kind of the crackly one. That one's really low to the ground, too. So it goes up, and then it has a lot of little things that come out kind of sequentially. Not one big burst, but pop, 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 pop. And they go into the smaller little crackle effects. Like that. That was the multi-burst. Here's a palm. Gonna go down like a palm tree. Huh. Ah, that's a lot like the chrysanthemum, but it lingers a lot longer. It's basically a chrysanthemum with longer linger. Longer linger? Whatever. Score earlier than discount day at the Acorn Festival? I can't take credit for that, man. So that's the palm that goes up like the chrysanthemum, but then lingers and comes down quite a ways. That's cool. Is this a palm large? Yep, we've got a palm large. And again, I'm just pressing X to fire the firework. It doesn't charge you when you use that. It's just going into the advanced move tool will fire the currently selected firework. And if you multi-select fireworks, you'll fire them all. Everything you have selected. Wow, that one went way off to the side. I do like the variability. This is a pearls firework. So this is a short one. It doesn't go up very high. It's just kind of up off the ground, almost like a fountain effect or something like that. Really brief, you see down there. What is this one? This is the large pearls. So it's the same thing. It's really fast. It doesn't linger. It doesn't go very far. But it just goes all of a sudden. I mean, I guess you can't say that one doesn't go far because it goes pretty high. It just doesn't last. It's a very small, like sort of minimum. You probably use a lot of those to highlight or frame something, right? What do we have? Oh, come on. I can't click it. There you go. This is a pearl multi-launch. So if you want like a longer pearl effect where you're kind of like highlighting the side, or you have a line of them along the ground, it's like the fountains at the end where the entire like earth is lighting up down low. You can use the pearl multi to get them to last a little bit longer. That one I know up close. That one goes da 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 da, like it keeps firing when you're up close to it. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, I had it. Pearls multi-large. Okay, so this is the pearls again, but it's the multi-large. So that's like, that looks like Elite Dangerous jumps or something. You love you put multi or random animations. No, I know, MRC. We also learned that they follow physics. So if you point them sideways, they'll actually arc downwards. They kind of follow gravity a little bit, and the gravity will pull them down. The ones that have the linger, like the palm that we just did, it'll fire off to the side, but then the linger effect will go down, which I think is fantastic because I want them to go down and up and sideways and all sorts of stuff. I don't just want them to go straight up. So that's the Pearl Multi-Large. It's a long fire. It's a high altitude. But again, it looks like you would probably want to put a couple of those in. And I'm not worried about the colors. We know we can change the colors and stuff like that, right? Colors are at your discretion. This is Peony bursts. Peony? Peony? I don't know how to say that. We don't have those in Texas. That's your shotgun firework. That's like a bunch of them at once. And they all pop at the same time, see? That's like a little bit of a shotgun effect. I like it. And then we're probably going to have a peony? Peony? I don't know. Whatever that word is. Flower that starts with that. Spelled like that. That's the same thing. It's a big shotgun effect. And you get a big explosion up high. They really knocked this out of the park. Look at you, Salonen. That's clever. Get out. Here is a Peony Burst multi-launched firework. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's like a grand finale. Peony? Peony? I don't know. However you say that. That flower. I like that one because that's the one that goes like it has a bunch of little pops. That's a great one for like the grand tamale, as my mom would call it. Right, Mom? 10-second stream delay to the living room. Anyways, moving right along. What was this one even called? So this is just one big peony, I'm going to say. And I don't know, that one wasn't even labeled big. That just says peony. Right, DOS, my mom says right. Yes. Thank you, Mom. She could have just typed it in chat instead of getting up off the couch, I guess. Oh, I can't click on that one. So this is interesting. This is a small peony. It just, boop. This is your classic firework, right? Goes up, not a lot of linger. It's like a comet up, and then you've got the little puff, like the little, what are those things that you make wishes on? You blow them, and they go away, and dandelion, or whatever they're called, right? Those things, I think. What is this one here? This is a Peony Sparkle. Ah, that's the one that falls down and has the sparkle effect for a while. That's kind of cool. And I bet you there's a large of that. Yeah, here's a Peony Sparkle. So this is the bigger one that goes up, has a bigger explosion, sparkles down. Oh, look at that. It only cost me 50 cents to run the fireworks all month. Yeah, but yelling back on stream is more fun. You're right. She could have just typed into chat, but walking over to the studio and yelling at me, and that is more fun. What else do we have? I'm almost to the end. There's 35 different fireworks. This is a Peony Triple. So I'd call it like a Peony Triple Medium. That's a sequential, so that's pop, pop, pop in the same location. It's not pop, pop, pop kind of spread out. You see how the center of those bursts are all kind of in the same position? pop, 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 all with the same position, as opposed to the multi-peony that's like 3 pop, pop, pops that aren't concentric. Is that the right term? I mean, from the side in a two-dimensional plane, I guess they would be concentric, but this would be the center of a sphere too, wouldn't it? What is the next one down? This is a Peony triple large, so same thing, bigger explosion, but 3 concentric pops, kind of originating from the same point there for the Peony triple large. What is this one? We're almost to the end. This is the Roman candle. Literally just, you can barely see it. It's on the ground. It's like just a little thing right there. We'll get up close to that one. And then here's the Roman candle large, which again, this is basically like a spark fountain. Let's zoom in on this. The Roman candle large are basically spark fountains. See, we do have to go, whoa, get way up to those things like that in order to kind of see how they work. And again, just to do it, you click on it, then you press X, and it'll fire it for free so you can see what it looks like. But that's the Roman candle and the Roman candle large. And remember the trick, if you multi-select fireworks and you press X, it'll actually fire all the fireworks at the same time. You might not want them that way with the sequencer, but you can certainly like see the different fireworks if you're trying to like shopping around for fireworks or whatever, right? Consecutive, congruent. The burst gets larger with each pop. You're right, those bursts do get larger with each pop. Let's see. Roman candles. Yeah, that's interesting. That's not what I would call a Roman candle. This is a fountain where I'm from. This is not what we would call a Roman candle. For me, a Roman candle is like thoop. Don't hold it in your hand. No, it's in the ground, Casher. It's in the ground and it goes thoop, 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 and it shoots little phosphorus balls or whatever. I've never. This is more of a fountain, like a spark fountain or something to me, like the Happy Fountain or whatever, with all the Chinese writing on the back when you go down to the fireworks stand off 624 or whatever. Anyways, that's interesting that's this is like different. I wonder if that's like a British thing versus an American thing or something. Any Brits, any UK Denzians in chat? Is that what you call a Roman candle? Like just literally something that we would call a spark fountain? Anyways, it's really awesome, the fact that you can run through the fireworks, and even if you're doing like a career mode or something like that, and it's going to cost you, if you want to see what the fireworks look like without actually paying for them, and since the update's new, you haven't quite memorized all the names yet, select the firework, press X, and fire them all at once. There you go. Look, it's good. It's all right. My firework done is done. It's always, yeah. My fireworks show is done. They'll keep firing as long as you keep X held down, or not held down. As long as you stay in advanced move mode, and you can see it's not actually charging me money for that. And we did verify when the train was driving by, it was increasing my park costs, so it shouldn't charge money in the other modes, I think. Maybe the game did some research? I don't know. For legal purposes, you put the butt of the Roman candle in the dirt. Nice. Don't shoot anybody in the face. Yeah, don't do that. Panzer, hi, man. Sorry, I was trying to get through that, like, reviewing all the different types of fireworks in the update. I know that there's 35 different types. And it really, like, it's going to be a while before we remember what all the types were. So now all we know, we kind of know the different types of fireworks. And these were actually placed in the order that they appear in the list. So if you go into scenery, special effects, fireworks, these inline here are placed in the order that they are in my game. I don't see why they would be. I mean, you can't sort them or anything, right? You can filter them, but I don't think you can sort them differently. So... Oh, here's the sort by. So this is sorted by name, alphabetical by name, which makes sense. Catherine Wheel, Chrysanthemum, Comet, Comet Multi, Crossette. Yeah, they're in alphabetical. You're forever happy. Cool, man. No, Panzer, I didn't mean to ignore what you said. I was trying to get through this. We might cut like a highlight of it or something and go through it and upload it or something. Since the update's new and people are trying to figure out, like, you know, it's a fireworks spotting guide or something. Maybe they'll be useful for some people. But anywho. Excellent. Yeah, put together a cheat sheet. Yeah, exactly, Salonin. Exactly. Hey, man, just want to say great job